If you ever, like, stared at a massive wall of TVs at a sports bar,
Oh, yeah, totally.
all right, and they're all showing the exact same game, perfectly in sync, and you just wonder how they pull it off without a single stutter.
It is pretty crazy when you stop to think about it.
It really is. So today, we're doing a deep dive into the hidden digital plumbing that makes that magic happen for you. And our source today is actually the product specs for a very specific piece of hardware.
Right, the Avenview splitter.
Exactly. It's the Avenview SPLI-HDM2-T4K-8 1x8 HDMI True 4K at 60 splitter from HDTV Supply.
Okay, let's unpack this. I mean, it feels like wizardry, right? Making one incredibly high-quality image appear on 8 screens simultaneously without losing a single drop of quality.
It really does look like magic, but it's actually just the result of some incredibly robust engineering. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, this Avenview splitter is definitely not your average living room gadget.
Right, not at all. Yeah, I mean, HDTV Supply has been doing this globally for 25 years. And this specific device is a commercial-grade piece of equipment priced at $532. So this is really the invisible backbone of sports bars, tech hubs, and complex commercial spaces.
Wow, okay, so the core concept here is taking a single 4K 60 hertz HDR input, like from a high-end GPU or a UHD player, and just duplicating it across 8 separate 4K displays at the exact same time.
Yep.
Like a master chef plating 8 identical, incredibly complex dishes exactly at once without dropping a single ingredient.
That's a great way to think about it.
But I do have to push back a little here. Is splitting a signal really that hard? I mean, isn't it just like copying and pasting a file on a computer?
Well, that's a completely natural assumption, but the reality of video processing is just, much more demanding. Because
Mm.
when you copy a file, it's a static piece of data, right? You move it once and you're done.
Okay, yeah.
But a 4K video feed is a continuous, relentless stream of uncompressed data. And we aren't just talking about video here.
Right, the audio too.
Exactly. We're talking about massive audio formats like Dolby True HD and DTS HD Master Audio. These aren't just compressed MP3s. They are exact bit-for-bit acoustic waveforms flowing constantly alongside the video.
Which takes a massive amount of bandwidth.
Oh, absolutely. And what's fascinating here is that it's simultaneously pushing HDR with a 10-bit color depth.
Wow.
Yeah, so that means it's actively processing and rendering over 1 billion color variations in real time across all 8 screens.
That is insane.
It really is. You aren't just copying a file, you are basically taking a raging high-pressure river of data and cloning it into 8 equally powerful rivers without losing a single drop of water pressure.
And here's where it gets really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
To move all that data, the specs show this device has a transmission rate of 18 gigabits per second. And it uses something called EDID management to handle that traffic jam.
Right, the EDID.
Yeah, to me, that sounds a bit like, I don't know, a club bouncer checking IDs at the door to see which TVs are allowed to receive the data.
Well, it's a great guess, but a bouncer actually does the exact opposite.
Why, really?
Yeah, because a bouncer rejects people who don't fit the criteria. If this device acted like a bouncer, half your TVs would just go blank.
Oh, I see.
Right. So EDID, which stands for Extended Display Identification Data, is much more like a highly skilled diplomat or maybe a UN translator.
Oh, interesting. How so?
So this splitter has a rotary control switch that allows it to actively negotiate with every single screen connected to it. It basically learns what language each display speaks over distances up to 5 meters using high-speed cables.
So it figures out the resolution and audio stuff.
Exactly. It figures out its maximum resolution, its audio capabilities.
Hmm.
If you have 7 4K TVs and one older 1080p TV hooked up, the EDID Diplomat negotiates the highest common denominator format that all 8 screens can comfortably handle.
Ah, so it's smart traffic control.
Spot on.
Ah.
It ensures that no screen goes blank because it received a signal it physically couldn't decode. It's an incredible amount of active negotiation.
So to summarize for you listening, we're talking about a single piece of hardware that flawlessly clones billions in pixels and uncompressed audio streams across 8 screens using smart EDID traffic management.
Yep. All in one unassuming middle box.
So what does this all mean? Well, it means that the flawless, immersive visual experiences we take for granted in public spaces require heavy-duty, invisible technological lifting.
Absolutely.
Which leaves me with one final thought for you to ponder. As 4K and 8K video become the absolute standard in our own pockets and living rooms, how long will it be before the massive 18 gigabit commercial tech inside this Avenview splitter becomes the baseline requirement just to run a basic home network? Something to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.